Hey everybody, welcome to the Rise or Die podcast with Stephen M. Lowisz. This is episode 8, Motivation is Bullshit. So, the whole reason for the podcast, and I've said this before, is to give the good, the bad, and the ugly regarding entrepreneurship, while also trying to be fit, while also trying to have a kick-ass marriage, while also having a meaningful relationship with God. It's a lot easier said than done, right? One thing that I used to do a lot is, go on YouTube and look up motivational videos and, motivational podcasts and anything to get me motivated. And eventually I realized it was all bullshit. Today's Monday, it's the dreaded day. Everyone hates it, except for those that are driven. Motivation Monday is a bunch of bullshit, yet that's all we see on social media. Hashtag Motivation Monday. If you need motivation, that just means you're not driven. It's as simple as that. It just means that you're not driven. Drive comes from discipline. Discipline provides freedom. Motivation is fleeting. It's short term. It's not going to last. Motivation is, hey, I should really get off the couch and go run a 5K. Drive is, wow, today sucks. It's snowing out, but I have a 5K plan, so I'm going to go do that fucking 5K. And then tomorrow, I'm going to do another 5K. And then the next day, I'm going to go big and go for a 10K. That's drive. Motivation is short term, because what happens is, if you're just motivated, it's essentially the same as saying, yeah, I'm really interested in doing this. I'm really interested until it gets hard. I'm really interested until shit gets going tough. And that's where I was for so long. And in fact, I caught myself doing this today. This morning, I got up at 5. My alarm went off at 4. I have 2 alarms that I have to actually get out of bed to turn off. The problem is, one's on my phone. I've learned how to turn it off in my sleep. And the other one, I've learned how to get up, walk around my entire bed, and unplug it instead of actually pressing snooze or turning it off. Unplugging it's a lot easier when you're, 60% asleep. And I was really pissed off at myself when I got up this morning an hour late. I went to the gym. I swam a little over a mile. But it put my entire day behind. See, Mondays are actually one of my favorite days. It's my favorite day by far. Not one of my favorites. And the reason is I have 7 more days in the work week. I don't take weekends off. I tone them down a bit so I can spend more time with family. Sure, absolutely. But I have 7 days worth of opportunity sitting in front of me. I measure myself every 7 days. Where am I at compared to where do I want to go? What's in my way of getting there? And then I actually get there. I have 7 days. Come Friday, people are looking forward to getting smashed and obliterating themselves over the weekend. I'm thinking, oh shit, it's Friday. I haven't done everything that I need to. I haven't taken advantage of all of this week's opportunities. I haven't knocked out all the shit that I really wanted to knock out. So then my weekend is fucked because I'm doing nothing but working, trying to play catch up. Monday, I have the entire week sitting in front of me. I'm ready to kill it. But this morning, like we all do, I got into a rut. I slept in. I turned off my alarms while half asleep. And I'm an hour behind. A motivated person would say, well, shit, I guess I'll try again tomorrow. A driven person, now that I've come to my senses, is going to stay up an hour later. I'm still going to lose that same hour of sleep. I'm never going to get it back. I'm going to lose it. And that's okay. See, I'm driven not by money. Money is a nice to have. I'm driven by the idea of having it all. Across body, being, balance, and business, coined by Wake Up Warrior. I'm driven by my wife and the kids that we'll have in a couple years. I'm driven by the idea of creating a legacy and actually being worth something, not just throwing back a couple beers on the weekend, watch some football and be done. A motivated person says, I want to make $1 million so I can buy a Lamborghini. A driven person says, I'm going to make $1 million, not I want to. I'm going to make $1 million for myself, my family, my kids, my legacy, so I can help others. That's real drive. And this is something that I'm wrestling with myself this morning. Sleep in versus not sleep in. Well, I slept in. Now I got to make up for it. I'm not willing to push through just when it's easy. I'm willing to push through even when the going gets tough. Like going on little sleep. Operating constantly. Working out 3, 4, 5 hours a day. Plus working 10 to 15 hours a day. Plus trying to spend time with my wife. I'm driven. I'm going to do all of this shit, and I'm going to do it each and every day this week, and then I'll take a day off to celebrate Christmas, of course, and then I'm going to go right back at it the very next day after Christmas. So the question I'll pose to you is, where are you acting with motivation? Essentially, where are you interested but not committed? Commitment equals drive, whereas motivation is just interest. Where are you interested where you really need to get committed? And then what's going to drive you forward? For me, it's the idea of a legacy for my wife, my future family, future generations, and being able to help others. What is your drive? What's going to get you going? What's going to get your ass out of bed at 4 a.m. to go get shit done? And that applies to body being balanced and business. I'm not just talking about business. What's going to keep you going when the going gets tough in your marriage? What's going to keep you going when the going gets tough and you're injured physically? What's going to keep you going when the going gets tough in your relationship with God and you feel like He's not there and you're all alone? Are you going to push through? Are you committed to a relationship with God and your wife and a relationship with the fucking gym? Or are you interested in having it? Really reflect on that. Now, again, that's episode 8. Do me a favor. Share this with someone that you think could use this Rise or Die podcast. Every day we're not rising, we are dying. Complacency equals death. I'll talk to you guys for day 9 tomorrow.